Part B to I'm gonna make them an offer they can't refuse. To ensure your success in high ticket sales, be able to sell $3,000 and up with confidence, without any type of lack, without any type of resentment. There's something that you need to know about the science of offers and high ticket sales. I'll give you a perfect story, right? When I first got started with high ticket sales, my first product that I sold, literally on my first phone call, it was crazy. It was a $2,000 product to spend an 8-hour day at a mastermind, right? Learning about real estate. Again, I'm used to going door to door and selling $200 a month packages, cable, internet, electric, right? Energy, things like that, like more low ticket. I get on there, I go through my script. I'm a little shaky, I'm a little stuttering, especially when I get down to the cost. And he's like, okay, so what's the damage? What's the cost? I'm like, well, you know, it's usually $4,000, but for today, only if you want to move forward, it's only $2,000. Bro says to me, oh, is that it? You should have said that earlier, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Well, Visa Discover, how y'all take it? And from that point, my mind was completely blown, right? I'm like, okay, so people really dish out thousands of dollars for a couple hour event. And a lot of you looking into high ticket sales, looking into big profit and rolling, y'all probably thinking the same thing. Like, yo, people pay $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 for events and coaching and systems. Absolutely, they definitely do. So let's think about this, the psychology and the science behind the offer. As long as your offer solves their problem, price will never matter. If your offer solves their problem, saving them time and money and or making them money, your price does not matter. Another story. So there was a handyman, and a guy calls this handyman because something's wrong with one of his new appliances, right? The handyman comes over, 5 minutes, looks at it, investigates it. Oh, okay, here's the problem. Fixes it literally at the guy's house for 15 minutes max. Sends him the invoice. The guy sees the invoice and he's not happy at all. He calls the handyman. Yo, this invoice says $1,000. You were here for 15 minutes. What the hell's going on? The handyman says, great question. So $1 was for the screw to solve the problem, and the $999 was for my knowledge to know how to do it. That story is symbolic, right? That story just goes to say people will pay to solve a problem. People will pay a premium to solve a problem. And people are paying you for your solution, not for the time it takes for you to do it. Once you become a specialist, once you become someone of value who can solve problems frequently and abundantly and rapidly, and you're known for solving that problem, then you set your own price. So let me go back to the first story about my first sale for the $2,000 real estate mastermind. Why was dude willing to pay that $2,000, right? When I'm sitting here nervous and shaky and stuff, I probably could have had dude drop the $2,000 in 5 to 10 minutes. It took me 45-minute call. And when I finally got to the price, he was like, oh, you should have told me that from the beginning. Why was dude willing to pay that $2,000? Well, let's think about it. He was getting 10 years of experience from a real estate professional who has over 8 figures in the real estate portfolio. So he's buying 10 years of knowledge. He was getting access to a room full of people, probably collectively, everyone there has, I mean, let's just keep it safe. Let's keep it very, very safe and say everyone in that room has over 100 years of investing and construction experience. And again, let's keep that safe because, you know, 4 people that have 20 years of experience, and there was way more than 4 people there, but with everyone collectively there, it's 100 years of investing, funding, construction experience, right? That's relationships that he can build off of to possibly and more than likely will do more deals with. You do one deal, depending on what kind of exit strategy you have or what the deal is, but hell, that's way more than $2,000, right? That could be 10 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, 500 grand, $1 million, depending on the transaction size. Some of the amenities we had lunch, a catered party. They're things that make it seem like an event, right? A party, not just a class, right? Where I go take some notes and get some information, but this is an event. This is a hot topic, right? Not everybody can be here. You know what I'm saying? This is VIP access only, right? So people pay a little more for that access. Some other amenities, we were teaching people how to get business credit, right? How to turn their credit into cash, how to be their own general contractor, where to get wholesale supplies, right? How to start multitudes of ancillary businesses within the real estate business that they already have. So all in all, for that $2,000, he wasn't thinking about spending $2,000. He was thinking about making $50,000, $100,000, $500,000 off of that one event. I say all that to say it's not about your price. It's about the value you can bring and how you can solve their problem and get them results. One of my products right now, one of my services, I partner with contractors and handymen to help them get more bids and more jobs using none of their own time or none of their own money. There's different options. If I'm local, then I go ahead and use my own money, my own marketing dollars, and I look for partnerships and revenue share. If I'm consulting with someone who's far away from my market and out of state, and they want me to set up the systems for them, the automation, the ads, the drip campaigns with the emails, right? The text messaging campaigns, their social media campaigns. If they want me to set all that up for them, that's a $5,000 offer. But here's the thing, if they get one deck job, that's 5-10 grand, right? If they do one roofing job, that's 15-20 grand, right? If they do sod, or if they do, epoxy job or junk removal services, I help them get 1 or 2 jobs, then they've made their money back. In fact, I probably should be charging like 20 grand to set up these services. All I'm saying is you're able to sell high ticket prices because you're targeting a section of the market that isn't price shoppers. They're result oriented people. And all they want to know is, will it save them money, save them time, or make them money? What's the ROI?